Baker Mayfield, the Arizona Cardinals, Cleveland Browns, probably the game of the weekend, supposed to be the game of the weekend.
Supposed to be.
And Baker Mayfield goes down, and he was already dealing with a partially torn labrum. A lot of
Yep.
people don't know, but he's dealing with a partially torn labrum. He goes down awkwardly on that left arm, and he leaves the game immediately. I didn't think he was going to be able to come back, but he did come back, and he wasn't the same quarterback. You could tell they're handing the ball off a lot more. He couldn't do a whole lot. Luckily, the left arm is not his throwing arm, so there's a little bit of saving there, but I'm not so sure that he's going to be able to come back next week. I think that this is something that once the adrenaline wears off, once they get back into the locker room, this could be something that needs further attention. Do you think the Cleveland Browns are in trouble, or can they push through this without Baker Mayfield if he misses an extended amount of time? Case Keenum's their backup, by the way.
Yeah, Case Keenum. Okay, so Case Keenum's the backup. So let's at least know that they got a halfway decent backup. So I guess in the aspect of the question you're asking, are they in trouble if Baker has to go down for a little while? Are they in trouble? Not necessarily, but man, that schedule just doesn't favor them. This is where you're going to have to tell your defense who's the best defense to go out there and do something different. And people go, "Hey, they played some really hard teams." Well, yeah, but they played the Chargers and just were giving up points left and right and trying to score as much as they could in offense and couldn't, stop them. And then the Baltimore Ravens, who's in the Browns division, went out and they stopped the Chargers. It's you've got to ask that defense to step up because let's admit it, the offense is just it's not doing it. You got your running backs are banged up. Odell Beckham Jr. is banged up, and he's not even been an actual player there for a year and a half. I mean, Landry's coming back. I didn't know if he came back today or not. I thought there was a chance of it, but still, that's an injury. Are they in trouble if Baker has to go down? I don't know if it's so much as they're in trouble as the AFC itself has still got a bunch of teams grouped right in the middle, but it will be panic time for sure. Baker, it's part of, even though I said I'm a Longhorns fan, I always love Baker. I loved his attitude. I loved his swagger. I love his passion for the game, but sometimes passion for the game. Yeah, his commercials are good too. Yeah, they are pretty funny. I love it. At Home with Baker. There's going to be a lot of At Home with Baker commercials. Him sitting on the couch to heal up here, but it's that passion that in that game. Technically, I went back because I didn't watch it, but I looked when he got hurt and everything. There was still technically a chance for them to come back, but he put himself in more harm. Had another, I think he had like another big fumble or an incomplete pass that should have been a fumble or something like that. And like you said, from what I saw, he just didn't look good. And that would be a place right there if you say, hey, listen, you're hurting Baker. I know you're passionate. I know you want to get in. You're already dealing with an injury. You got something else going. Case is no fool. He's been to the playoffs. He's, gotten the whole skull chant going in Minnesota. Let the guy go in. I think that's a coaching decision right there. That's where you get paid as a head coach to say, listen, I care too much about you and your future to let you go out here and do this. I know you want back in. I'm telling you, you're sitting down. You know you're the starting quarterback for this Browns team. Let Case in. I think they should have done that today.